Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. How are you guys? I hope you guys are all doing well. If you guys are new here, then welcome. And if you've been with me for a while, welcome back. So we're going to be doing your April mid-monthly reading. It is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate. But everything that you guys need to know about the reading or about scheduling personals, all of that is going to be in the description box below. There is a link for my online metaphysical shop as well as a discount code that is just for you guys in the description box as well if you want to check it out. So we're just going to pray and get right into it today. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very beautiful Sagittarius. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear them. Please show me Sagittarius's energy now through the remainder of April. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear them. All right, Sagittarius, let's get your cards out and see what is going on for you. Okay, Sagittarius. So, I do see right now we have a lot going on, okay? There's a lot weighing on your mind now through the remainder of April. And I do believe that this is connected to a connection, to a relationship. It does very much feel like we're dealing with some past energy here. And I feel like there's just a lot on your mind. It's bringing up a lot of thoughts. It's bringing up a lot of emotions, okay? We're going to get more into it, but at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant and the Two of Swords. Right behind that, we do have the Two of Wands. So there's definitely major decisions coming up. There's definitely, I'm feeling very crossroad energy, okay? I do believe that the choice is going to be yours, okay, Sagittarius? It does very much feel like, you know, it's on you. It's up to you. You get to choose the direction. There have been a lot of lessons when it comes to this connection with the Hierophant being here. Okay, I do feel like there's been a lot of good lessons, bad lessons, growth from this, from the connection itself and from the time apart. I do feel like there's been a lot of clarity that's come to the surface here. But it is weighing on your mind. It's a lot to take in, and I see that here with the Nine of Swords, okay? It's just a lot weighing on your mind. Now, this person, regardless of what's happened between you, this person has your heart, okay? In your subconscious, you know, in what's driving you deep down, you know, there's a lot of love for this person. There's, you know, this energy of really missing somebody, okay? Caring about them. It's almost a very longing energy, okay? So this person is on your mind. They're on your heart. And I do feel this energy of you really missing them. You know, I feel like in the past, you were really looking back at the past. I feel like it was probably a difficult connection to get over. But it is showing up in your past energy, so I do feel like you have made a lot of progress, okay? I do feel like you've done your best to move on from this person. But there is always something about this person, something about this connection that draws you back, okay? That Five of Swords, I do feel a lot of energy of looking back at the past, and that's where the lessons come in. Sometimes it takes us losing somebody to really value them. Sometimes it takes being apart to, you know, have some of this clarity and truth come to the surface, and I feel like this separation has really done that for the both of you. With it showing up at the bottom of the deck with the Hierophant, I do believe it is something, you know, that both of you are feeling. It feels a very mutual understanding here. So we're going to grab a separate deck because I am going to want to clarify. But right now we're at this crossroads energy. In our current energy, we're moving from, you know, looking back at the past and struggling a little bit to being at a crossroads. So there is some kind of energy shift here. Okay? You know, the Queen of Pentacles is you doing your best to take care of yourself, to get yourself back to a place of good. But it is also, it can be a crossroads energy. And with all those twos, you know, I'm really feeling like it's decision time. There's some decision that's coming in if it hasn't already. And the challenge is the Chariot, moving forward, having faith. So let's clarify and get a little bit more into it. Clarify this Nine of Swords for me, please, for Sagittarius. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Why is that here? The Two of Cups. Yeah, you can't really shake this person. Like I said, I do feel like you've done your best to, you know, heal and move on from them. But there's always something that gets you thinking about them, that draws you back. And I do believe it is the connection that you shared. I do believe this is somebody that you were very emotionally and spiritually close with. This is somebody that you share a special kind of, you know, connection with, especially with that Two of Cups, okay? And it was mutual. They felt it too. And I feel you haven't really had anything quite like them since then or before. Clarify the Queen of Cups for me, please. Why is the Queen of Cups here? The Queen of Wands. So, yeah, you miss this person. And for some of you, could see them as somebody who's out there just living their life or happy, and, you know, maybe you think that they're involved with other people. I feel like this is an energy of you, like, really wondering what this person's up to, because you see them as somebody, you know, who's very charismatic. You see them as somebody who, you know, can command a lot of attention, somebody who could get a lot of attention. And I also think you're missing them and wishing you could take action towards them, but there's something, I feel like all the progress that you have taken to move on from them prevents you from, you know, actually taking action. So clarify this Queen of Pentacles here. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? The Star card. Yeah, you guys have really put a lot of work into trying to heal from this connection and trying to move forward, okay? You really have. And I do believe that there is an energy of this person coming back in. I do see it, Sagittarius, whether you end up reaching out or they do. You know, I do see that coming, and I feel like that's what this crossroad is about. Okay, you've tried so hard to heal and move on, but this energy is coming back around. It's this energy of, can we heal this? Can this connection be healed? Can we get back to the place that we used to be? With the Chariot being the challenge, you know, it is that having that faith. It's taking that chance and trusting that the universe is going to take you there. Clarify the Chariot for me, please, for Sagittarius. The Hierophant. Yeah. You guys have both learned a lot of lessons, and, you know, this energy is coming back in, and I definitely feel they want to move forward with this, okay? Well, you do have the Wheel of Fortune here in the outcome, and in the immediate future, we have the Four of Wands. This is really beautiful energy, but you have to be open to it. That's why it's showing up as the challenge. You have to have the faith that if you get in that Chariot and you start to move towards this person, or you start to, you know, move towards a second chance, that it's going to be okay, that the lessons that you both have learned will be enough to carry you to success, to carry you to a successful reconciliation, to, you know, get your guys' relationship healthy and mended and back to good. There has to be an openness and a faith that is tied to it. I do believe the Hierophant's showing up twice, okay? This is somebody that you could definitely marry, okay? As well as with the Four of Wands being here. There's potential with this person. There's potential to fix this connection, because I really do believe that you both have learned. You both have grown from this experience with each other. But now, do you have the faith? Do you have the faith that's going to take to get you there, to get in the Chariot and let it take you forward? And this is why it's showing up in the challenge. In the immediate future, we have the Four of Wands. Let's see why that is here. Four of Wands is something to celebrate. It is emerging. It is, you know, it can be, it doesn't have to be for everybody, but it can represent twin flame energy. Okay, it is coming back together. Definitely marriage, home, family. Tell me why the Four of Wands is here, please. Why is the Four of Wands here? The Justice card. Yeah, you know, in the immediate future, it's showing up that there can be this merger. There can be this coming back together, this joining, okay, having something to celebrate. And it is due to rights being wronged, both people learning their lesson and coming together to make things right, with that Justice card being here. Bringing things back into a healthy balance with one another. Now we have the Four of Swords. So I do believe this is coming after a period of time of little to no communication, and definitely after a time of healing. Clarify the Four of Swords, please. Why is the Four of Swords here? Yeah, the Three of Cups. So, you know, it's going to be different for everybody. For some of you, you could be healing from a third-party situation. You know, that could have been something that you dealt with in this connection before. And just not for everybody, though. For a lot of you, I feel like this is just this energy of coming from the Four of Swords, this time of no communication, this time of, you know, healing to, you know, to something to celebrate. With that Four of Wands and Three of Cups, it is celebration. It is coming together. It could definitely be a date, okay? It's really quite beautiful energy. Clarify this High Priestess. We have the High Priestess as well as your person's outside, like external energies, outside energies. Clarify the High Priestess for me. Why is that here? One more, please. Beautiful. So we have the Page of Swords and the King of Cups. I do believe that you, right now, Sagittarius, might not know how this person feels. Okay, and I feel like it's kind of, I'm feeling a mirrored energy, okay, a mutual energy. They're not sure how you feel and how you're going to respond, and you're not sure, you know, exactly where they're at, what's going on with them, how they feel, how they'll respond. And so there's a little bit of mystery here, a little bit of things hidden from both of you when it comes to each other, with the High Priestess card here. But I do believe somebody, you know, this is their energy. I do believe they will be coming forward with the Page of Swords. That is communication, messages. I do believe they'll be coming forward to express how they feel, to tell you how they feel. And that's the King of Cups. This person has a lot of love for you. And the King of Cups is very emotionally mature. He's very mature in his love. You know, like I said, I do believe this person has learned a lot and grown from this connection and this absence as well. Tell me about the Devil. So you have the Devil showing up in your hopes or fears. And I do believe that it feels more like attachment or codependency than it feels, and fear more than it feels like toxicity. That's how it's coming forward to me. And I feel like there's some fear attached to it. Fear of trying to give this a second chance and it not working, and you having to go through this healing process all over. Fear of opening up and trusting again. You know, the fear of getting hurt again. Like I said, you've made so much progress. You've done so much work to get to, you know, to get over this person, to move on from them. So I do believe that there are some fears coming up here, about letting them back in and putting yourself through that again. Clarify the Devil for me, please. Why is the Devil here? The Chariot. Yeah, exactly that. That is exactly what that is. There are a lot of fears attached to moving forward and opening up and, you know, giving this another shot. There's a lot of fear attached to that. But our outcome, like I said, immediate future, we have the Four of Wands. Really beautiful energy. And our outcome for the remainder of April, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely a shift in energy, things working out in your favor, definitely a comeback around. It's really beautiful. Let's see what flew out. The High Priestess and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is lovely. You know, this is really trusting your intuition. I feel like, communication between you and your higher self, praying, meditating, is what's going to lead you both to really making this decision, whether you're going to come back together or not. I feel for a lot of you, you guys will be taking this shot, pushing through those fears, but it's because you're really tapping into your higher self. You're really allowing your intuition to guide you through this, to guide you through these fears that it's going to take to, you know, make this happen. And the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, you know, I feel like you guys are releasing a lot of fears, or releasing the things that you've been holding on to, any, you know, pain, any resentments, just a lot of fear energy. I feel like you guys are going to be releasing so that you guys can come together and make this happen. This is really beautiful, Sagittarius. You know, I feel a lot of mutual energy where you guys both have just learned a lot from being apart. It's almost that, you know, it has showed you how much you guys truly value each other, how much you really want this connection, and what you're willing to do to make it work. There's been a lot of growth and a lot of lessons, and I see a lot of happiness coming in, okay, with that Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Things look really beautiful. I do believe this person will be expressing to you how they feel with that Page of Swords and King of Cups. So I really like to see this for you. We're going to go ahead and get you some confirmation, clarification, and advice. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, can we get confirmation, clarification, or advice for my very beautiful Sagittarius, please? Confirmation, clarification, or advice for my beautiful Sagittarius. Ooh, there we go. Let's see what popped up. So we have addictions are affecting your romantic life, codependency. Like I said, that's what I was feeling from that devil energy. This is just a little bit of that confirmation. If you want this connection to work out, you are going to have to push through the fears. But some of you need to take a look inside, okay, do that meditation, that contemplation, really conversations with your higher self on what's best for you, and make sure that if you're coming back to a relationship, that it's because you truly love them and you truly want this to work and you have grown, and not out of attachment or codependency. So there's that. We also have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So a lot of times in reconciliations, you know, they can be difficult, and that's because we bring a lot of the problems and the issues from the first time into the second time, and we kind of just pick up where we left off. So there's a need for you guys to be present, not to dwell on the past and what's happened then, or stress so much about what could happen in the future. Just really be present in the moment when making this decision and with this person. And trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. That is definitely that Chariot energy. If you're going to get in the Chariot and move forward, you have to have the faith that it can work. You have to have that positive thinking and mindset, and Spirit's asking you for that. Spirit is calling you to have faith at this time. I really like this for you. Let's get your charms and see what other messages Spirit has. Oh, this is beautiful. I really like this. Okay. So, we have the Star, which always reminds me of the Star card. It is all about, you know, healing, bringing things back into balance, wish fulfillment, okay? It can say that you're looking very attractive at this time, that you're just really shining brightly. It can talk about, you know, definitely needing to heal or have healing or been in that situation. I feel like this connection is going to require some healing and openness, because we also, it fell out right next to the key, okay? So there's going to be a level of openness and vulnerability, okay? Faith that is necessary to bring that healing that we have from the Star in. You have another key, okay? So that is definitely a double whammy on the being open. It's not going to work if we go into it with a negative mindset. It's not going to work if we are closed up and have a wall around our heart, either you or them. It's going to take being very open with one another. And we have the hummingbird, which always reminds me, you know, it's a message of going on a long journey. Sometimes it takes a very long journey to get to what we want, to get that nectar, to get, you know, those rewards. It takes a long journey. And I feel like you and this person have been on a long journey, okay? Together and in your time apart. There's been a lot that you have picked up and learned along the way, but now it's time, okay? Time to, you know, have the blessings, to put those lessons into action, to bring all of it back together. And you're being guided during this time. It says angels watching over me. So you guys, your angels want you to know, okay? Your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they want you to know that they're with you, that they're watching you, that you're not going through this alone, that they have been there and they will continue to be there. And if you need help, if you need guidance, clarity, all you have to do is ask, okay? They just really wanted you to be aware of their presence. And finally, we will get your Archangel messages, and we'll ask the Archangels that will be watching over you through the remainder of April what messages they have for you. Archangels, as you watch over and you guide my beautiful Sagittarius through the remainder of April and through this situation and new phase of their life, what message do you have for them? What messages do they need to hear the very most? As you watch over and guide them through the remainder of April, what messages do they need the very most? All right. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So Spirit's telling you, you already know what to do. You're in touch with yourself, with your intuition, and it's time to take action. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So, okay, definitely could be, coming back together. For some of you, if you don't want this reunion to quickly go from 2 to 3, if that's not something you're prepared for, she is holding a baby, so just, be cautious with that. But I do believe it is just this energy of families of coming back together, and your spirit wanting you to know, that they're with you, they're guiding you during this. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way that you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. That is a beautiful message. All right, guys, if this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Sometimes our moon rising in Venus will actually resonate more than our sun sign does. If none of them resonate, I'm sorry, it's just not your message. I do ask my guides to give me the messages that need to be heard the very most at that time. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys hit your notification bell, then when our monthlies, mid-monthlies, and weeklies are uploaded, you guys can be notified. You can go check them out. And most importantly, if you guys want personal prayers for any reason, you don't have to specify. You can put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and I will pray for you. So I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Until next time.